You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for December 8th through the 19th. We're going to talk about Xander being distraught and the return of Peter Blake. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's jump right in. Lots to talk about. Monday, December 8th, Jada and Theo's date is interrupted, and I wonder if he's going to get kidnapped mid-date because Abe is worried and tells Paulina something is going on with Theo. When his phone call with his son gets scary, Abe hears a thump, and then it looks like the call drops. Theo is going to wake up in the crypt with Chad, Tony, and Kristen staring at him and telling him, welcome to the crypt crew, you know. Cat interrogates EJ. So she drugged him and looks like she's going to ask some questions while his mind is all mushy. Kristen, Tony, and Chad are planning their escape. Lucky for them, Chad and Theo's absence is going to put pressure on the Salem PD to get a search party going. Good thing Jada is dating Theo because she will want to find her new man. Philip and Gabby get more concerned. Theo going missing is going to amp up worries about Chad's whereabouts because this is a pattern. It cannot be ignored. Tuesday, December 9th, we've got Javi overhearing Rafe. And I wonder if it's about his investigation into EJ or the fact that Theo is now also missing. The DiMera crypt crew digs up some bones. Theo says that they are human. Gwen says no to Leo's suggestion, and I wonder if he's going to ask Gwen to be in his wedding. Susan catches Cat and EJ close to kissing. Now, what I do wonder if Cat's interrogating EJ and Susan walks in and Cat acts like they're, being romantic to try and throw off suspicion. So I do wonder if Susan's psychic senses will tell her that Cat is entrapping her baby boy, Elvis Jr. Susan also spots Dr. Rolf creeping out of the secret passages at the DiMera mansion, and she demands to know what in the tarnation that he is doing there. Wednesday, December 10th, we've got Chanel worried and Paulina's trying to reassure her. With Theo missing, Chanel and Paulina may be worried that Johnny is going to be the next DiMera to go missing. Alex surprises Stephanie, so he may show up in Chicago on the book tour, because Steve's analysis about the person sending this fan mail has Alex very worried for Stephanie's safety. And of course, they're going to try and blame Jeremy. Brady and Sarah spend time commiserating. She's feeling really bad for Rachel because reading about the kidnapping was part of what set Rachel off. Brady's going to share his updates. He's going to be living under the same roof as Sarah, which of course is going to rub Xander the wrong way because he's already jealous. Rachel falls under Sophia's influence more deeply. The older girl may have Rachel get up to no good where Tate is concerned or help her scheme to get the kid away from Johnny and Chanel. Tate tells Holly his dilemma, and it may be about his crappy grades, or he may keep those secret and just stress out to her about Rachel being at Bayview and especially her being close to Sophia. Thursday, December 11th, we've got Johnny and Chanel very uneasy about extra precautions that are being taken. And again, this may be down to the fact that EJ is going missing this week as well. So that's going to put Johnny on the Salem PD's radar as a potential victim. There's not too many DiMeras left on the loose at this point in Salem. They're just being snatched up one after the other. Somebody's playing Pokemon and trying to catch them all. Brady and Sarah spark. We'll have some kisses between Brady and Sarah soon, but of course her heart still belongs to Xander. But Brady is going to get attached to Sarah and kind of fixated and crushing on her. And I think part of that's because the rest of his life is falling apart. Rafe and Jada team up and look for answers. And I think they're also going to be looking for the DiMeras. With the FBI and the local Salem PD working together, hopefully the crypt crew is found soon. Javi gets an earful from Gabby and she has to defend herself. And I wonder if he's worried about her and Philip, or it may be about Ari's reluctance to accept Leo into the family. Javi may blame Gabby for Ari disliking him, but realistically, she knew about the stuff that Leo did to Sonny and Will, and that report didn't strictly come from Gabby. That's known information that a lot of people have around Salem, and it's no fault of Gabby's that Leo was a villain. Xander is leaning on Marlena. She may do a little leaning back because she's upset too. Xander opens up about his feelings and signing the divorce papers with Sarah. And I wonder if he's going to vent about Brady, who of course is also mad at Marlena. Friday, December 12th, we've got Alex and Stephanie planning for their future. We know that Alex is going to propose to Stephanie soon. Chad tells Theo his fears. Obviously, he's worried about losing custody of his kids because he knows he missed the hearing. And Chad's probably assuming that Jennifer took full advantage of his unwilling absence, but surprisingly, she didn't do that. I was expecting it too. Rafe gives Cat a warning, and he may think she's getting too close to EJ in the investigation, or that Cat is playing fast and loose and taking too many risks. EJ upsets Gwen when he tells her that he's going to take care of Leo himself if she can't do it. EJ goes missing soon too, so that should buy Leo a little time. Maggie upsets Jeremy, so we may have Maggie asking Jeremy or accusing Jeremy of sending that stalker mail to Stephanie because Alex may say something to Holly about Jeremy being his top suspect, and she may pass this on to Maggie. We'll see, because Jeremy snaps at Maggie for thinking the worst of him. The week of December 15th through the 19th, we've got Rafe and Jada locating the crypt crew. Kat may lend a hand, but she can't take any credit because it would blow her ISA cover. Rafe is going to send off those crypt bones and a positive ID comes back. Sophia is plotting with Rachel and she may be tricking the younger girl into helping her make some mischief. EJ is going to be showing off the test tube person soon to Gwen and then later to Paulina, who is completely shocked. Alex soon opens a letter addressed to him and some powdery substance flies out of it and everybody panics thinking it might be a biological weapon. And with Owen Kent's connection to the DiMeras, because we know he's the culprit, not Jeremy, you know, he may have contacts to get anthrax or something horrible like that. Or it could just be powdered sugar or flour and just intended to scare the crap out of them. But since he's tried to kill Alex before at the Pumpkin Chunkin', I would think it might be something serious. And at first, of course, everybody's going to blame Jeremy, and he's getting really sick of this. On Friday the 19th, we have Peter Blake back on the canvas. Our leaker said he's the kidnapper, the one who snatched the other DiMeras, so we'll learn more about his agenda.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.